Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm Coach Shelly Lee. I empower aspiring Christian authors to overcome fear, gain clarity, and finally write the book God placed on their heart. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on fire to write your book? You got your notebook ready, you got your pen ready, you got your keyboard ready, you got your gospel music playlist ready, and you are ready to get this book done. You wrote a little bit, maybe you even wrote a lot, but then life happened. A bill came, somebody needed something, you got tired. That fire turned into smoke. And now that book, it's just sitting there on the shelf or in some folder on the laptop that you haven't opened in weeks. Does this sound familiar? Does this sound like you? What if the breakthrough that you have been begging God for, the opportunity, the connection, the healing, the next level, is just sitting behind the book that you still haven't finished? Let me let that sit with you for a second while I drink my cranberry juice. I'm about to circle back and tell you why that unfinished book might be the very thing that's holding your next chapter hostage. I remember one night I was exhausted, frustrated, and low key ready to quit. I sat at my desk looking at that blinking cursor and said aloud, Lord, I don't know what to write anymore. Why am I even doing this? Is this enough for this particular chapter? You ever prayed a prayer like that? That weary prayer where your soul is louder than your voice? But as plain as day, God whispered, When I speak, you listen. Now trust me and finish it. Y'all, I was shook. I didn't know what to do after I heard that. But I learned that obedience isn't always exciting, but it's necessary. And listen, if he told you to write the book, he's not confused about why, even if you are. Some of y'all are walking around with imposter syndrome, perfectionism, or plain old procrastination dressed up in excuses like I'm too busy. Nobody's going to read my story. I don't have time to write that book. I don't even know where to begin to write my book. Let me stop you right there. That's the enemy trying to muzzle your ministry. Let me repeat that to you. That's the enemy trying to muzzle your ministry. Your story matters. Period. Exclamation point. Somebody's waiting to read the words God gave you. Somebody's healing, somebody's deliverance, somebody's breakthrough is tied to that testimony that you've been sitting on, that testimony that you've been sleeping on, that testimony that you refuse to share. Hold on a sec, y'all. Now, let me shift gears for a second. I'm officially stepping deeper, starting in July, into my entrepreneur journey. That means my books and obedience are my top priority this season. See, when I began my author journey, God had already gave me 10 books to write off the top. And I paused. They're in different stages of being almost finished. Some are already written, some need to be proofread, some I need to push the button to publish. But I paused on doing that. But now he's leading me back to getting my journey underway so that I can share with you all that this can be done, this can happen, this is possible, and I can walk you through it if you allow me. So, yes, I will still be coaching. I will take in certain amounts of spots for each month, a certain amount of people, um, probably 7 off the top for each month, but I'll tell you more about that at a later date. So if you've been thinking about working with me, don't drag your feet. I'm giving my energy where God is leading me to finish my books, to finish my author journey. And speaking of movement, my aspiring art, hold on, my aspiring authors in action membership is still open. Through June the 30th, you can hop in as a founding member for only $7. Yes, $7. But listen, after June the 30th at 11:59 p.m., July the 1st, 12 midnight or 12 in the morning, that price will become $27 a month, which is still a deal and still a steal when you hear what's inside. Let me tell you a little bit about what's inside. Good afternoon, Stephanie. There will be faith-fueled monthly writing challenges. There will be spirit-led devotionals to keep you grounded. There will be private and coaching, encouraging community. There is a private, encouraging community that prays and will push you. There will be coaching sessions. There will be templates, prompts, and strategy tools to get you unstuck and finally writing. Y'all, this membership ain't motivation with glitter. This is movement with structure. It's the accountability, clarity, and support you've been praying for. Let me ask you, what is it costing you to keep waiting? So, here's how I want to end it today. Say this out loud with me. This week, I will make progress on my book. I will stop making excuses and I will obey. Now, I want you to fill in your own blank. This week, I will write chapter one. Will you write your outline? Will you write the ending to your book? Will you do your dedication? Will you do your table of contents? Just take that step. Drop in the comment the move you are making this week. And if you know another aspiring author who's been stuck, tag them or send this video their way because it's time to write. And God's already waiting on the other side for you. Until next time, happy blessed writing. And remember, your book's not finished because your assignment isn't finished. You still have to complete the assignment. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. See you on next Saturday. Bye bye.